What is going on, guys? It's your buddy Extreme, and yes, I'm back with another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. Now, I might sound a little better today than I did yesterday, and the reason for that is simple. I'm actually in a really good mood. I got a good night's sleep for a change, and I actually think I got all of the sleep I've been missing out on for a while. So I'm in really good spirits. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, this gameplay is probably going to be filled with glitches and stuff. One's coming up here soon. And when I say glitches, I don't mean the game, I mean the video. It's actually a really good gameplay. And I said, you know what, I'm fucking keeping this in here. This first little bit is going to be a little slow. I kind of am used to a certain way this map plays out, and it didn't really go that way for me right away. So... but you'll see. And by the way, this is my crazy combo that I like to use with the M27 grip and rapid fire with the tracker sight. So yeah, I've said before that this gun is beastly, and you're gonna see just how beastly in this footage. So hopefully the footage is not too corrupted, but again, I don't know what's causing my PVR to act stupid. Now, the title of this video is updates that help. And that's exactly what came out today for COD Ghosts, for those of you that have logged on already or will log on later today. Now, I'm not going to sit here and give you the patch notes because I don't know what they are, and they actually haven't released them yet. Even if I had, or even if they had, I probably wouldn't have done like an update video because those are stupid. But I'm going to give you guys my opinions on what I've seen so far, and one of the things they changed is operations are now completely unlocked, like all of them. Every single thing is unlocked, including the hidden ones that you get for, you know, doing certain gun things, using certain weapons or attachments and stuff like that. Those are now completely all unlocked, and I am fucking thrilled. I didn't know, by the way, I've got over 1,000 kills with this very gun, so yeah, this is one of my babies. But I love that you can now see some of the stats for the guns and so on and so forth. I'm thrilled they opened that up. Also, they've made free fall available for everybody, and it's now considered a part of the default map list. If you don't have free fall, though, you're not going to be able to get in a lobby, really. It's kind of being made a mandatory download, I think. So if you don't have it, you're going to need to get it. But it's free, so it's not that big a deal. And it's actually a pretty fun map. But I haven't really played on it. It's just like the other DLC maps. I haven't played on it one bit, except for like one or two quick bot games that I played back when I first got the map myself. And I haven't really tried it since, so I'm going to have to check that out. And I will be bringing you guys some live gameplay footage when I do go back to doing that format, which will probably be in the next couple days. But this update, man, I mean... this is the thing, and I don't really want to talk about the update that came out so much as I want to talk about updates that actually help things, you know. A perfect example was last year, all the updates that came out for Ghost. By the way, I get a lot of double kills in this game, just telling you now. Almost all the updates that came out for Ghost, or not Ghost, but Black Ops 2, didn't really help the game. They helped if you were playing competitive. If you weren't playing competitively, you were pretty much fucked. And that seemed to be the constant trend throughout all of last year. They didn't care about anyone who was actually playing the game. If you were playing the esports side of things, if you were playing competitive, then they were all about hooking you up and, you know, making your game better. And they kind of fucked everybody else. You know, guns that were fun to use became almost unusable. Maps that were fun to play because all the updates they'd done had become shit. You know, some of the stuff they tweaked didn't make sense and was just stupid. And yeah, needless to say, and plus there were some attachments in the game that didn't do shit anyways, and they never patched them to make them really usable, like grip. The grip attachment in Black Ops 2 did jack shit, literally. Oh, it helps your view time recenter. Really? That's all it does? That's some bullshit. But it didn't really, you know, the updates for Black Ops 2 didn't do shit. Modern Warfare 2, kind of the same. I mean, they did patch a couple things, but ever since they've gone to more of an instant update. By the way, I think this isn't the first time I've gotten a chem strike on this map, but this is the first time I got it in an actual multiplayer lobby. So I was kind of thrilled to see that. And as you can see, I decided not to let it out. I will let it out. Trust me. Just not yet. But where was I going with this? God, I love it when I get fucking like, boop! Like, what was I talking about, George? That's so stupid. But it's just like the updates that come out for some of the Call of Duty games. Modern Warfare 3, none of the updates did shit. They really didn't do jack. They added in new prestige levels, and I'm like, who fucking cares? I don't need more levels of prestige. It's like, I had enough. I'm done. I got to 10 and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I finally reached max prestige. I was so happy. And then not even 2 weeks later, oh yeah, we're giving you 10 more prestiges. Why? I remember asking that question at least 4 or 5 times. Why the fuck are they adding in prestige levels? It's like, yeah, you know, total stupid, just, no, I'm done. And that's what I'm talking about. Updates that don't actually help the game. This is also true for Borderlands 2. Okay, as you guys know, I play Borderlands 2 on my channel, and there have been some updates for Borderlands 2 that I literally was shaking my head at, like, why would you patch this? It's a single player game primarily. There's no real multiplayer element to this game. There's a cooperative experience, but there's no multiplayer. Oh, we're balancing the game. For what? It's a fucking single player game. Why do you have to balance it? Updates for games like that just annoy me. There have been a couple other games, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. And then there are some games that never got updates. Or that got updates that were so stupid they didn't do anything. And that's what I'm talking about here. I love it when developers really push to put out the best possible product. And for whatever reason, they can't. By the way, I thought that was a smoke from an enemy. I didn't realize until after a second. I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, guy has an Odin or whatever it is, a Loki. So, but it just drives me up the fucking wall when video games get updates that don't do a fucking thing. They really don't do a fucking thing. They don't help with the experience. They don't make the game more fun. They actually make it more frustrating. For me, that was absolutely 100% the case last year with Black Ops 2, with Modern Warfare 3, that was an issue. Borderlands 2, there have been some updates that just, I'm like, really? Why? Fucking why? And it doesn't change. It seems to be a recurring trend with a lot of developers, is that they want to make the game better, in the end they end up making it worse. That said, I have to point out the elephant in the room that a lot of you have probably heard about today. There was a glitch in the patching for the, what is it? The fucking Maniac Juggernaut. Yeah, there it is. I knew I was going to eventually remember it. It now gives you a stock M20, or the SC 2010. You know, the really, really, really weak but extremely accurate, the ACR assault rifle that's in this game. Yeah, they patched that in, basically. Unintentionally, that kill streak no longer has a knife, it now has the default assault rifle you get, which, I'll be honest with you, I'm not that mad about it. I'm really not. I think it's actually a really cool, by the way, yes, I am calling it in finally. I could have sworn this guy's fucking, whatever the hell that is. I don't even know what it is because I never get to use it. The Hellstorm, not a Hellstorm missile, but, that thing, I thought it was going to kill me. Anyways, there are so many bad updates that come out. To get a good one, I was happy about. But this update, with the exception of that one glitch for Ghosts, the update's been good. It's been solid. You know, they finally opened up, so you no longer have to keep buying new challenges, essentially. They're all active from the start, you know. And they repeat. If I'm correct, once you finish a challenge, it will stay on the highest level completed, but you can continuously do it. And I'm actually thrilled about that, because that was one thing I always hated about the previous Call of Duties, is that once you completed a challenge 100%, as hard as it may have been, or as easy as it may have been, now you're stuck with all these really just impossible ones, or stuff that you just can't do. That was the case for me multiple times playing previous games. And this year, I don't know, I'm just glad that this update came out, and I like what they're doing with the game. I think this, you know, yes, it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing Call of Duty. It may have its faults, but this is quite possibly my favorite Call of Duty to date. It is fun to play. The balancing makes sense. They haven't really fucked with anything too much. And overall, I'm loving this game. And I hope you guys are too. But thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow for another post-edit commentary. Till then, adios! Jeez. Actually, no, we just got it in March. So yeah, in the last 3 months. And fuck, man. I mean, it's insane. You know, it's just, I'm shocked and I'm sorry, I apologize, guys. I couldn't